Hey everyone, welcome back to AndyDemos. Today we're hanging out at the International House of Overdrive, and this is a new pedal kit from StewMac that is going after one of the first boutique pedals ever to put that transparent name on the map, the Crowther Hot Cake. The International House of Overdrive, or IHO, is a StewMac pedal kit, and this lets you save hundreds of dollars and gain some pedal building experience at the same time. StewMac based this kit on an early version, and they omitted the buffer for simplicity and true bypass, while also providing the original LM741 op-amp, plus a later version so you can experiment with all the buttery goodness and sweet syrupy tones of this classic boutique effect. For a few years now, Stuart McDonald has been offering affordable, high-quality pedal kits that are easy to build, and the IHO is no exception. For more information on the International House of Overdrive pedal kit, just click on the link below. Let's start off with a real common application for this type of pedal, and that's a pure transparent clean boost. And you could just roll the drive all the way back, as well as that presence, which, as you remember, is more of a mid-range control. And we're not going to be cutting any high frequencies or anything, so we could just use the volume knob to get a little bit extra boost and just a little bit more clarity on the top end. And then you could kind of roll in the presence, say, to correct the mid-scoop in my Black Panel Fender Deluxe Reverb. So as you can hear, it just sounds like this guitar and the amplifier just a whole lot louder. It's not changing the EQ, if we have the presence down, but even cranking it all the way up didn't really make it bright or brittle because remember, it's changing the mid-range. So let's back things off and hear the drive portion of this pedal and just hear how that op-amp clipping is a whole lot different from traditional diode clipping, which is kind of more of a smoother but also a very compressed sound. So right about here on the drive knob, you start to hear some of that op-amp clipping. And, a lot of people use the hot cake in front of a dirty amp, and that's kind of the reason, because you start to hear this sort of harmonic content almost fade out sooner than the note fades out. So just a good trick is to kind of blend that with an already dirty amp. But there's ways you could kind of get around that if you're playing through a clean amp like I am today, and that's, of course, use a lot more output like we started off with, and then just kind of blend in the drive to taste to get you to that saturation level you need. And exploring the last 25% of the drive knob is a completely different experience. It's a lot more smooth and saturated, and you're kind of getting into almost like a fuzzy territory. And again, it's just that op amp doing its thing. And that's why it's nice that they included the other one, because you do get sort of a different feel, almost like fuzzes have different feels and just kind of levels of compression and sustain. So that being said, let's crank up the drive and see how it really interacts with the presence and volume knobs. And with humbuckers, one of my favorite things is just kind of back off the drive to about 80%, and you start to get a bit of that upper clarity back, and it really helps out with humbuckers. And then I'm just going to use the presence kind of right in the middle to kind of keep that fatter scoop sound, so it really fits with the drop D setting. Well, there you have it, the International House of Overdrive, just delivering some classic boutique overdrive sounds at a very affordable price with this kit you could find right now on StewMac. You could also look for different enclosures as well if you want to get into your own artwork. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on another Andy demo real soon.